do it everywhere you can. Do a little bit more. Go one more. Go a little bit extra. What else can you do? Ask that question. What else could I do? What else could I do? Is there any more I could do? Right? What a great way to take on fatherhood and parenting and following Jesus and any other role that you're in. Wherever you're at, try to go just one more. Two more here. Number 7, stay inspired. Here's what we say. I'm the kind of man who actively and intentionally stays encouraged and inspired by following men who are winning in areas that I want to be great in. I'll read it one more time. I'm the kind of man who actively and intentionally stays encouraged and inspired by following men who are winning in areas I want to be great in. One of the things that we all know is true is that you become like the people you are around the most. You become like them, right? You end up voting like them. You use common phrases like them, right? Where you can finish each other's sentences. You're just so familiar and so influenced by them that you think a lot like them. You start to see the world like they see the world. You start to do things the way that they do things. It's just the way influence works. You are a lot more like the people that you are around the most. And my question to men is often this: how actively and intentionally are you surrounding yourself with great men? And not just like nice guys, but like men who are in the arena, men who are fighting to live bigger and better lives. Are you surrounding yourself with them? Are you intentionally looking for them? Or are you just kind of going with the flow and just kind of like being swept away like everybody else, right? How do you actively and intentionally stay encouraged and inspired? Well, for me, a lot of it comes from books I listen to or podcasts that I listen to, people that I follow on social media. Like my podcast and social media are full of Navy SEALs, business leaders, Christian leaders, pastors, men that are doing ministry like I'm doing. And it's amazing. Like, gosh, like there's times I feel like, man, I think I'm doing okay. And I'm watching these other guys out there and they're just killing it. And it raises the bar for me. And I love that. I need that. I need to stay continually encouraged, continually inspired, because you raise up to the level of people around you. And again, even if it's not people in your immediate life, I guess that's why I mentioned those people that you don't even know. There are ways of staying actively and intentionally inspired by other people. A podcast, hopefully like this, if that does that for you, is a great way to follow me and listen to conversations like this. Be around people who elevate your life, push you to be more like Jesus. How you focus and who you spend time with really determines so much of the future and so much of the ripple effect of your life and how it impacts other people. So stay inspired. Make it a habit that when you have free time or you have the opportunity to build relationships with people in your life, that you look for people who are winning. Do you want to be a great father? Find great fathers. Do you want to be a better husband? Find great husbands and get around those guys. Spend time with those guys. Ask those guys for your time or for their time. Ask them for their advice. Ask them what they read, what they listen to, right? You want to be a great mechanic? Go find a great mechanic and hang out with a great mechanic. There are men who are winning in areas that you need to win at. Are you struggling with a certain kind of sin? Find men who have also struggled and won and finding victory in those things, and you will become more like them. Or keep going on your own. Stay stuck in the patterns that you're in and say, I'm always going to be this way, and make excuses. It's really up to you. But if you will stay actively and intentionally looking for people like this, you will benefit and make that a habit in your life. I'm going to find people and I'm going to stay connected. I'm going to stay plugged in. I'm going to stay inspired. All right, last one here is habit number 8.